hang on 1 second. I just want to make sure. There's two reasons. One, the CCP fears him, but Miles was also absolutely instrumental in making sure people got access to and understood the depth of Hunter Biden's association with the Chinese Communist Party. As President Trump said and everybody said, if this was fully known, and remember, the FBI got the laptop from hell in November of 2019. If Chris Wray and Barr had come forward where you had this material, which in a 10-minute cursory review, because Rudy and Bob O'Connor brought me into this to view it, you realize how deep there, and that was in July of August, I think, of 2020. You realize how deep the Biden family's corruption is with the Chinese Communist Party. And then the intelligence community, the deep state, lied and went to the New York Times and wrote a big letter and said this was all Russian disinformation. We know all that's a lie. It was Miles Guo that was absolutely essential in making sure that got platformed to all of his platforms, and also more details than any Westerner would know. We knew you could look at the documents and read through it as we did and promoted on War Room and other places. It's one of the reasons they came after us, but they really had to take Miles out. So it's not just calling out the CCP. He called out the Biden absolute corruption and sellout to the Chinese Communist Party, of which the deep state then lied about. Came out and bald-faced lied about it. And Biden bald-faced lied about it on the debate. And there's absolutely no chance that Biden would have even been able to steal the presidency if that had been fully exposed as it should have been and not thwarted by the deep state's media figures, Forrest.
Absolutely. That's why a couple of weeks ago, we talked about the control of the election in this country. That's CCP. If you look at their control of the media, look at their control of the capital, they always use the media to attack and also help their the Biden election. That's their control. Also, the virus. We think about the virus, how they changed the election back in 2020. That's essential. If we look at all this connected, all those dots together, we know CCP is control the election in this country. Who tell us the control of CCP? Who tell us who exposed their plans, 3F plan, BGY plan in the US? That's Miles, that's NFIC, and you, sir. That's why he's so important. That's why CCP are afraid of you and Miles. That's why he's still at prison, because they want to silence him. But think about it. If they can silence the number one enemy of CCP, nobody is safe in this country. That's why we need to free Miles. We need to protect all the people who's helping this country, who's the truth teller. We need to protect them and work with them, because we know, like we look at Iran right now, who can really change the country? It's the people inside the country who understand the country. New Federal State of China, Miles, and also like General Zhang, General Liu, they understand China. They are the real people fighting for the freedom of Chinese people. They want to completely taking down the Chinese Communist Party. We need to protect those people and to support those people. That will bring the real change to the world. Because taking down the CCP is not only about China, it's about the whole world.